she hit me up and she was like, hey, do you want to write the opening song to the Oscars this year? And I was like,
sure.
For who? She was like, for Janelle Monáe. And I was like, oh, she's never going to let me do that. There's no way in hell Janelle Monáe is going to look at me and go, that's the guy.
He's the one.
But she was like, please just do it. So I did a demo and I wrote a song and sent it. And she was like, yeah, so Janelle's not going to do this song. I was like, yeah, dude, I know.
Welcome to Culture Shock, the nonsensical podcast, because what else do I have to do with my free time? We have another Indian brown man because I said I need some more in the studio. I'm only half brown, so like I need a full man. You've seen him on Ghosts, you've seen him on all sorts of different things, from Pitch Perfect to Free Guy. Please welcome Utkarsh Ambudkar.
Hello. Hey, guys. For those of you listening, I'm gesturing towards the camera and smiling and waving. It's great to have you on the podcast today. How are you, bro?
We're doing great. What's it like to sit across from another brown guy right now?
It feels good. This is revolutionary in many ways. It's nice to see you. I'm happy that you're which episode number is this going to be for you?
Numero tres.
3?
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you. Do you speak any other languages?
I can get by on Hindi. Tamil, also I can kind of get by on Tamil. And then my dad speaks Marathi, which is another South Asian language.
So you're just like another Indian overachiever.
I mean, it's like my grandmother doesn't speak English, so it's sort of by necessity.
It's by the right to fight for survival.
Yeah, it's
like,
just trying to know where the bathroom is when you're out.
Right,
and
like
about.
The only thing that my grandmother and I could talk about was, do you want ice cream, hug, and Indian bread?
But was she in Hong Kong?
No, she was in the U.S.
I don't know if you know this, but Andy's dad is an Indian from Hong Kong who moved to Puerto Rico at 16. How does that make you feel, dude? Was that a shock to your culture system?
I feel personally attacked right now.
I feel like I'm supporting you with all of my heart and soul.
Absolutely. Just call it out there.
What's up, Dan? You guys aren't supposed to know Dan.
He said I'm not supposed to talk unless I hit the button, and the button's really loud.
Well, in case you didn't know, there's another girl in the studio here, and I forgot to intro her, but we have another person here. Please welcome Dan Leahy. You may know him from many things, from being a rarity on the streets like an Indian in Hollywood working, a redhead in Hollywood, on St. Denis Medical, my friend Dan.
Hi, guys. Do I have to press this every time I talk?
I think it's important that you do.
Okay.
Well,
isn't that awful?
You just lost 8 listeners.
Yeah. In the intro, you can do what you need. I'll reprimand you in a minute. But
okay.
I should give you the rules of this podcast.
Please.
Yes, you don't want to be ill-intended, ill-led whatsoever. Now, Dan here is our fun girl in the corner. Now, if Dan wants to speak, Dan has to hit her button. Dan, can you please hit your button? What a great time. And then,
can you edit it so it says something else? It's like slay.
You would like that.
Yeah.
But if Dan wants to speak, he has to hit that button. If we want Dan to speak, we can say, come on in. Fine, say something. If you don't want Dan to speak, or I don't want Dan to speak, you can hit this button. Can you hit the button for me? Isn't it annoying?
It feels a little bit aggressive.
Yeah.
Abusive even.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
Dan, I will not be hitting this button
Thank you.
against you one time today.
I wouldn't expect that from you.
Before we start the podcast, I always say, we need a podcast prayer. Now, can you please hold your hands out and lead me in a prayer that you just know what we need?
Hello, podcast gods. We ask that you bring Andy and Dan harmony in their troubled relationship.
Absolutely.
Allow them to communicate freely and openly without judgment for one another. Always remember, the two of you, you're doing your best. God, let this podcast be so much better than Dax Shepard's podcast and anyone else who's over 6 foot and white. And thank you for this most amazing day.
Amen.
Amen.
You're not 6 foot, are you?
No.
No, didn't think
Dax
so.
Shepard is 6 foot.
You said in an interview you're 6'2" one time, and I was like,
I'm 5'9" and 9. I'm 5'9", whatever that means.
I get accused all the time that I'm not 5'10", so I think we're on the same boat. I'm probably 5'9".
Wait, you're actually tall though, right?
I'm nicely done. I'm 5'9", as what the doctor told me on Monday.
In my head, you are at least 6'2", and I'm not blowing smoke up your
I
ass.
appreciate it. I'll take it.
That's crazy.
I walk like a tall guy.
Yeah, you do. It's a big
I-
baggy
Overcompensating.
100%.
100%.
I've been carrying myself like a tall guy for many, many years now.
Yeah, I'm like a little bulldog, like stubby little legs and stuff, but I act like I'm like a big,
You have an athletic build, bro.
I think I say an ethnic build. And I was like, that's correct.
You
That is
have
very
half
correct.
Ethnic build.
His
Half
brother is a CrossFitter. He's jacked.
Yuck.
It's the white gene,
It's crazy.
Gross.
right? Well, let's begin. Now, my first question for you is,
Yeah.
as a fellow Indian man, I have this happen pretty often, but how often do people get your name wrong?
Every day, all the time. Utkarsh, 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 Oshkosh Bagash.
That the Yankee Candle.
Utkarsh. Always.
Crash Bandicoot.
Crash. I've never gotten that. I was in Ghana in West Africa, and I was doing when I was teaching.
Brag about it, yeah.
When I was helping with some hip hop theater stuff, teaching beatbox. It doesn't matter. Point is, the funniest thing that I heard was this guy was like, "What's your name?" An old Ghanaian man, and I was like, "Utkarsh," and he goes, you Indians, you throw stuff on the ground and whatever sound it makes, that's what you name your children." And I was like, that is actually the funniest shit I've ever
That is
heard in my
great.
life. And you're right.
It's funny because we have Dan in the corner who's super white, like the rarity of the
And
white.
He's cracking
I'm getting
up.
pink now too.
Yeah,
yeah,
say
that is.
something.
I mean,
It's very
you
funny.
can't be mad at a good joke.
You Indians. And I'm like, I can't even say anything. That's
Yeah.
the best.
And then I have Lalwani, which is like Lil Weenie,
Ooh,
Lil Salami.
bummer.
Could be
Yeah,
worse.
the name, I wonder if my name was like Andy, if I would be like Jason Biggs. You know what I'm saying?
People were like, Toy Story, right? I'm like, sure. That's where my white mother decided to name me from.
Yeah.
Peter, Simon, Andrew, all the Bible. We go with.
They're trying. They
My
tried to
brother
help
could
you
say
assimilate.
Addie at the time when he was 2. And I was like, so you guys went on a gamble of what my brother could say.
I think Andrew is a great brown person's name. I think you're living it up. I have, a preference for the more ethnic ones that no one can say because I have one.
Did your name fit like on like the name tag in first grade when they'd like spell your name out as a teacher?
Yeah, but my last name is Ambudkar, right?
so they'd
it's
butcher
A.
that all the time.
So you can imagine day one of school or substitute teachers because I'm always number one on the call sheet, right? Not in you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking.
I'm always number one on the call sheet in Hollywood. That's
In
quote
school.
direct.
In school.
The roll call, whatever.
Yeah, the roll call. And you'd always get the sub who was like, okay, I'm not going to get all these right. Some of these I'm going to need some help with. And you could just see their face turn gray with like, oh, I'm going to fuck this kid's
Were they
name
white?
up. Always.
Always. I mean,
Always.
always.
Yeah.
Didn't matter who it was.
Yeah. My name has been a topic of much
Discussion.
and consternation in my life.
Consternation. What good SAT vocab you
Thank
have.
you. It
What a
just
good
popped into
Indian.
my head.
Yes.
I remember I was auditioning for a Burger King commercial in 2010 when I first moved to LA. And the guy laughed at me and he goes, so when are you going to change this name? And I was like,
Now I'm thinking about it.
I never went back there. I was
You
like,
never went back to Burger King?
I never went back to Burger King. I never went back to that guy again. And I quit auditioning for commercials, went broke. I was like, fuck that dude.
sucks.
You get me. I just went broke for different reasons.
What were your reasons?
Life.
Damn, Dan, get your boy, dude.
No, he's
Dan, hit your
fine.
button
He's
and
very
save my
tenacious.
ass. Yeah.
He always lands. He's like a little cat.
You can't kill me.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
why would I want to?
You're right. You're currently making your directorial debut on Ghosts for season 5. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it airs tomorrow night.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
When this comes out, you'll be in a different state of mind. You'll be, successful, not broke. What is the most petrifying part of being a director, though?
Just not wanting to let anyone down. I mean, it's a huge opportunity as a person of color in television. Like, I want to do well. I think there's more of a pressure that I put on myself. I don't want to let any of my cast down or my crew.
Dishonor to your family.
Literally, my family, I think they still want me to get a PhD in biochemistry. They're just like waiting
Right.
for this acting thing to blow over.
It's
But
just a
like,
phase, Beta.
yeah,
Yes.
it's just a 25-year phase of semi-successful career. But I have to work with these people every day, right?
Can't get away from them.
I'm not trying to fuck up.
No.
So I did all my work. I dotted my lowercase j's, and it was it was really great. Our first AD and our DP Michelle. Our first AD is named Matt. Rose McIver, who plays Sam on Ghost, she had already directed, and she gave me a lot of insight. Mainly, like, just get the crew donuts every day.
Ah, great
And
advice.
Oh my God, the best advice. Rose was like, "Listen, bro, you already get an acting check. Take this directing check and just spend it on the crew every fucking day." So they got,
Do they like you?
yeah, we got along. I mean, everybody supported each other, and it's a cool episode. The scariest part is that I act in like 80% of it.
And so you're doing too many things at once, which is just a standard Indian personality.
Well, I fucked up because I was like so into like the blocking and directing, and the first scene of the day, I was like, I'm crushing it. I got my fucking.
You thought you were crushing it.
Scarf on. I'm wearing my Uggs. I'm comfortable. And then the second scene of the day, I had to act in, and I forgot to prep any of my lines.
You see, that's what happens with this. I have these questions. I'm like blocking out shit, and I go, it'll be fine. He's brown. I'm brown. We'll just get on. Never met this man once.
No.
No.
No, that's what the lines are for, bro.
Right.
You need the guidelines. So the first take, I was like, oh, fuck, I've forgotten everything. I just blocked the whole scene. I told everyone else what they're doing, and now I don't remember a goddamn thing. And luckily, Matt, who's the first AD, and we've been together for 5 years now, he, instead of being like, "Are you okay?" just started laughing at me. And he's just like, "You look like you're uncomfortable. You look like you're having a very hard time. And I, for one, am here for it. I fucking love watching you squirm."
I love
And so he took the piss, took the air out of the situation. And then you talk about being Indian. The shame of failure in that moment immediately sparked me into a success mode. I memorized quickly. I said probably a bunch of abusive things to my inner child. And then, and then we were fine.
And that's just the brown experience.
Mm-hmm.
Are you tired of people asking you if you believe in ghosts?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. This is a fucking boring question. Why would you ask me that?
I'm asking if you're tired of it. Do you want Dan
I
to
can't
say
laugh.
something?
I'll say, I didn't believe in ghosts, and then my friend died, and now I do believe in ghosts.
Oh, but that's different. That's not a ghost. That's an angel. That's a spirit.
Okay, there's a distinction.
I believe in like our better angels, our spirits. There is energy around us
Yes, it was an
conspiring in
energy
our
thing.
favor. I don't believe in like hauntings or like goblins or boogie monsters or
So you should be removed from the show because you don't believe.
that would be ideal, I
Yeah.
think, for everyone. Yeah.
Did you expect
Except for my children.
Yeah, let's get him off.
Let's get him off. Did you expect Ghost to have as many seasons as it does now? Or you're like, this will be short?
You know, the truth is like I had done about 13 failed pilots.
Oh, I know. I have
Okay,
it
you
on the
have
card.
everything. Yeah, I'd done a lot of stuff that didn't go. I did one show called White Famous on Showtime, which went for one season, which was huge. It like broke the curse for me. Not that God was looking out to keep me down.
I mean,
God's like,
can you imagine?
no,
Kick him.
He's not doing that MTV game show. There's no way. I'm not going to let it happen.
I love that God is like a gold prospector from the Old
Listen.
West.
Not on my watch. Just twiddling his beard. So the short answer is I thought it was just a one and done. I thought we'd do a pilot, it wouldn't get picked up, and we'd keep going. And then when we started shooting the season in Montreal, it was the middle of COVID. You couldn't really tell what was going on. I didn't know what my coworkers looked like because everyone had masks and everything on.
Hated it.
Awful. But also grateful to have a job. But yeah, you didn't have any personal connection. And then I think October it premiered and it was like, it just hit. I don't know what it was. People were like, we haven't seen our families in 2 years. Now we get to all sit on the couch together and watch this motley crew of ghosts and humans just sort of be the dysfunctional family that we love. And it created this kind of Thursday night must-see TV feel that hadn't been in the zeitgeist for about 20 years or so. And the short answer is, yeah, I'm super surprised and also very grateful. And our fans are like, it's the people's show. Like every year that comedy called The Bear wins all the awards. and every year Ghost gets overlooked. But in terms of numbers, we are just like we have millions of
The Midwest
people.
loves you.
Yeah, Midwest loves us.
you.
Shout out, thank you, dude. Jesus is great.
Great.
God, I love Jesus. But I think it's an indicator when when I go to fly, when I go to Target.
It's on the back of everyone's seat at the airplane.
Everyone's stoked. They're just like, we love you. My mom loves your show. We watch with our kids. It's just very much that kind of like.
So you're a big fan with moms.
Yeah, not moms, like grandmas. I'm like,
Aunties.
yeah, no, older.
Got it.
Yeah. For sure. Like,
it.
what's it? Life Alert owners.
That's your demo.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that too.
Yeah, you see
The
them
other
and
one's
they see you.
watching broadcast TV, so
And CBS for that matter. So
You
I
know?
think, we're really blessed.
You know, we're taking a spin on a different side of supernatural since you said you don't believe in ghosts and things. You just released Spaceman, a love story.
Uh-huh.
Funny you don't believe in other things like that. But it's a visual album.
Spaceman, I believe in aliens.
Alien and
okay.
ghosts are not in the same Venn diagram. Andy.
Now, this spaceman crashes on Earth and joins a collective of artists. What was the inspiration for this?
The inspiration was a pandemic. I'd finished an album and I was looking to do something creative. I'd worked with this illustrator named Alex Salzberg, who I loved. We did a video called Boohoo together. And I was like, this dude's artwork is like, it's like Ren and Stimpy. It's like Rocco's Modern Life. It's visceral. It makes you feel
Something.
Exactly. And so I had enough time and Ghost season 1 had finished and enough resources to be like,
He said I had money.
I did, and I had time, and I was like, "Can we animate the entire album?" And he and I came up with this story about the immigrant experience and what it's like to sort of be seen as something special, and then have that really connect to people, but then that connection gets commodified. And where do you lose yourself in that story? Where it's like, "Oh my gosh, like Andy, you speak so well for the DEI community. Can you please come and sell Marlboro cigarettes for us? We'll give you $5 million to sell cigarettes."
Can you imagine this gay ass brown guy come up and
Yeah, and then you're like selling cigarettes, and you're like, wait a minute, am I brown anymore? Am I even gay anymore? You're like, what
How do
am
you know
I
gay?
now? You're right. I shouldn't have.
let her in? Back up. Back me up.
He knows you're gay, Andy. It's okay. Everyone knows.
Yeah, it's kind of
I'm
visible.
not sure about Dan, but it's you for sure. Yeah, you're there, dude.
Happy to be there.
You clearly made that choice a long time ago.
It was a choice. Can you imagine coming out to an Indian father?
You clearly were like, nah, dude, I gotta like rock shit, man.
Yes.
So I think that the story, it speaks to that experience of like just trying to find the core of why we're doing what we're doing in life. And it's set to the music, and I'm not really rapping at all. It's all kind of singing, harmonious.
I listened.
Oh yeah? Okay, cool.
I saw.
And?
I was waiting for you to appear.
Well, I'm the little brown alien.
I know. I was like, is his face gonna show up? But I liked the visuals. I liked how he crashed.
You did so he didn't like it, but that's okay.
Okay, well, put words in my mouth.
It's his big swing.
I liked it.
He liked it.
I liked it a lot. How about that?
Thanks. Yeah, come on, dude. Lie
Yes.
to me, bro.
Support another man.
Yeah,
Yes.
appreciate you. God damn it, you got to do this every day, Dan?
No, I'm a one episode guest.
Oh no, you should come sit with me. Okay.
Now, you and your wife met on the set of Mulan. Is that correct?
Yep.
Sadly, your scene was cut. Is that also correct?
Not my scene, my entire role.
Yes.
Yeah. I was like number 5 or 6 on that movie. I
I
trained
stand corrected. Yes.
Yeah, it was big. I was CGI drawn out of stuff. My name and character are still in all of the books that they give, the kiddie books. We're still in all the picture books. My photo's there. But yeah, they switched it. I was sort of a swashbuckling kind of Han Solo-ish comedy role. And then they went full war epic. And so they no longer needed any comic relief. But married, children, and they kept me in one frame of the movie so that I could still get residuals.
Does your wife make jokes about it? Like, she's like, I got you at least.
I think we were heated. My wife is half Samoan and I'm fiery. We were both like, what the funk. No. My wife God bless her. She's ride or die.
Thank God.
She's not making jokes. I'm like talking her off the ledge, which is great because I'm like, my feelings are hurt, but she's even more angry than me.
Yes.
So then it's like, okay, we'll calm it down.
She's like, I'm going to the Disney headquarters.
Basically.
I'm finding the cut.
Yeah. Who do I have to throat chop?
Is it like in my relationship, I'm the sane one. I'm like, I thought I was the crazy one. And
We take turns.
Yeah.
It depends. We for sure take turns, but my wife isn't afraid to fight anyone, which I love about her. I fucking love it, dude.
oh,
She's scary.
you admitted your son is a very big heavy metal fan.
Yeah, he was. I mean, there was a good chunk, a year or 2 years, where like I didn't listen to any heavy metal growing up. I don't know Metallica from Megadeth from AC/DC
I
or
think
whatever.
it's a phase because I think we've all dabbled as Indian boys playing Guitar Hero a little bit. And
I never did.
Okay,
I've
well then,
always been hip hop.
wrap it up. It's
Sorry,
done.
dude. So I was like, listen. I was like, what do you want? And he'd be like, I want, because he didn't know how to say angry. He would say hangry.
Great.
He thought it was the same thing. He'd go, I want hangry music, papa. And I would just put on what I thought worked. And then I would just close my ears and just listen to death metal with this boy, who was, by the way, like 3 years old. Yeah.
Enough.
We pivoted over to Rage Against the Machine and Beastie Boys and found like a happy medium. But now, God bless him, because he has an older sister. He's all chapel roaned out and pop. What's it? K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh yeah.
We're a big K-pop Demon Hunter family.
Okay.
We're big on the Monster Jam soundtrack.
You just went through so many different animated things at once.
You know what he loves listening to are scores. He likes the Mandalorian score. He likes Spider-Man Into the Universe. But
Are you
the
signing him up
score-
for classes that are like musically inclined? Like, what's the plan to do with this?
I try to. He wants no part of it.
That's
He's
what's
an-
right about him.
He's an introverted kid. He wants nobody
Wait till
looking
age
at
10.
him.
That's what happened with me.
Look, he has got the ability. He can carry a tune. We've made songs together. He freestyles. That's what we do in the car because it's something I love to do. But if you put him on stage, he will walk on stage and walk right off and be like, "Why did you
Not
make
like
me
you.
do that?" No. I get on stage and I'm just like, "Hey, man, like, let's do this. Let's have fun."
Rock the socks off.
I enjoy a captive audience. If you can't leave, we're good.
So this room's not big enough for your audience.
No, I need like laughter. I need at least 60,000 people to feel anything.
You heard it here, folks. This room is not big enough for this man. I have also found out you're a big comic book fan, as is my Indian brother. So I feel like I'm talking to my brother sometimes
Okay.
in this conversation.
I'll take it.
Talk about the guy in the chair for me. Like I've seen you stop at comic book stores. I used to have the whole Spider-Man collection of every Spider-Man out
Yeah.
there. Tell me about your fixation.
The fixation started very young with these Marvel comics, G.I. Joe comics, and then X-Men. And when I was a kid, there was this huge influx of these great artists, Todd McFarlane, Jim Lee, and there was Image Comics first started, and it was cool. It was very cool. And then I turned 13, and it was not so cool. So I became a hidden comic book fan.
Right. As one does.
And then I was in Baltimore shooting my first movie, I remember. It was called Rocket Science for HBO Films. Anna Kendrick was in it. Doesn't matter. There were people in it. There were other actors in it. But I was lonely. I was kind of the odd man out in that crew. I didn't have like any kind of like, I just didn't feel like I belonged.
You didn't
for
feel
some
close
reason.
with Anna. You're like,
Anna
me and
and
my
I were
comic
tight.
books. Great.
Anna and I were tight. But for some reason, I just felt like I wasn't whatever. And then I had this per diem, which at the time was like 40, 50 bucks a day,
You
which
said, fuck food.
basically I was like, yo, dude, what am I going to do with this? And there was a Barnes and Noble next to the hotel that I was staying at. And I would just go there and I just started buying comic books again and devouring them. So that was
Your meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got into it. And I basically ever since, that's what, 25 years now? Every Wednesday, I'm like at the comic book shop and I get my new books. Any new city I go to.
Your wife's like, why aren't you coming home?
She knows why.
She knows.
She knows. She knows to call them collectibles.
Collectibles.
Yeah. And not, because
Do you have a room?
I do.
How big is it? 10 by 10, 20 by 20, bigger than this room? Like, where are we?
I would say it's a little bit smaller than this room. And it's
Are they in
packed.
like sleeves.
The comic books are in sleeves. The figures are still in the boxes.
The figures.
Oh, I have tons of vintage toys and what else? Oh, statues like.
You need to send me a picture at some point because I'd like to know.
I will.
I'd like to see.
I got it. I'm a collector. I collect things.
I can tell.
Yeah, I
Just
enjoy.
the hat gives collector.
Shout out to Brian Wood. This is his company, B Wood. Cool. He's the homie from New York many years ago. He'll be happy to get the shout out. It's a comfortable hat, bro.
You better say it's comfortable.
It is very nice. Yeah, so I collect a bunch of stuff. Anyway, the guy in the chair. I got really lucky. Hannah Rose May, who's an incredible comic book writer and actor, she came and did a guest star on Ghosts. And through Kismet and through a lot of just this combustion of creativity, we came up with this idea. She brought the idea to me and we sort of built it together of Ubby. He's an operator at an agency. His job is to sit in this chair and help assassins complete their missions. And he's fallen for his main sort of assassin. Her name is Merlin.
Mm-hmm.
And they're never supposed to meet because
Never.
the agency is like, if you guys meet, it's a federal offense. So he's in love with this girl that he can never actually pursue until
what you told Kelly.
She shows up at his apartment, bloody, beaten, and bruised. And he's like, who did this to you? And she's like, the Observatory, which is the name of the agency. I need your help. And then they go on the run. And it's essentially the wildest first date ever, where they basically, discover these feelings that they both have for each other while trying not to die and exposing the agency for the corrupt conglomerate that it is.
This sounds like an episode of Law and Order SVU. Just from the beginning, I was missing a Chung Chung. Well, she shows up on the door, but like the rest then...
No. SVU, isn't that Special Victims Unit?
Yeah.
Is that the
Absolutely.
Mariska Hargitay one?
Yes!
Dude, that is dark.
That just sounded like an opening when she showed up at the door. The Chung Chung hits.
Oh, Chung Chung.
And then you're like, what happens? And you spoil the rest.
And then just says the most horrible thing ever happened to a child.
I
and
was
then
watching
you're just
those at
like,
age 12.
Ice-T walks in, he's like, that's gross. And then you just
And
do
that's an
that for
episode.
24 years. God bless them.
Good for them.
I don't, never
And
mind.
good for you with your comic.
I was like, I keep saying things that are just inside baseball, name dropping stuff, and I need to stop.
And I love it. And I'm here for it. And you still have me, and we're 2 feet apart from each other. Can you
People know
imagine losing
Mariska
me?
by now, hopefully.
Mariska is a huge fan of Freestyle Love Supreme, which is this show that I did on Broadway. And her family came multiple times. Her and I became pretty close, and they wrote a full arc on SVU for me to play like a hotshot lawyer.
And what happened?
Well, Amy Reisenbach, I fucking love you, head of CBS. Because Ghosts and SVU air on the same night, on Thursday, Amy was very sweetly like, I can't. I know how much you want to do it, but I can't have you in contention with your own show on the same night. So, the dream deferred. But Mariska sends us a Christmas card.
Oh
every
my
year.
God. Okay. You're like, I don't get a guest cameo, but I will take a Christmas
She's
card.
so pretty and gives such good hugs.
Good for her.
But yeah. And then Guy in the Chair is available now on Dark Horse Comics. It's all 4 issues of the miniseries are available, the single copies. And then our graphic novel, which is the collected work, is coming out on June 16th. You can go to your Barnes & Noble, local bookstore, local
see you
comic
there.
book shop. Please, it's a good read. It's really fun. I know you haven't read that one.
I will say I haven't.
Yeah, that's okay.
It hasn't come out.
It's something for you to do later.
Send me a link. Or a book.
Yeah, get a book.
Give me the preview.
We'll go walk to Barnes & Noble together. We'll do a little...
Oh, thank you.
We'll buy 2 copies.
You didn't buzz, by the way.
It's so
Thank you.
horrid.
You
I'm boycotting this podcast.
But it's your power.
yeah,
take back your power.
Agreed.
Now let's move on to your career. Looking back at some things in your career. I love the plugs you've given for the things that are happening now, but I want to look back some other things in your notable achievements.
Okay.
Now you freestyled and rapped at LAX
When?
12 years ago, baby, when your dog was doing its business.
Are you talking about for TMZ?
Mm-hmm.
The one time.
But I'm not focusing on that. I'm focusing on how you took from times like that to you even rapped to everyone.
I want to know about that. Was that like a traumatizing? Were you like caught doing something weird, or were you just literally freestyling for TMZ?
I think it's the only time I've ever been on TMZ.
It is.
Well, we need to fix that.
I think I'm okay. I had taken a red-eye flight from Atlanta back to LA. We had just finished Barbershop 3. And I get out and Disco, my dog, just fucking
Does it in the worst
a
place.
deluge of fucking dookie just pops out of her butthole right there in the middle of the street. And all I have is my Hudson News bag. So as I'm picking up the shit, I'm literally doo-doo in my hand. The TMZ guy comes up and he's like, "Hey, you gonna beatbox?" And I was like, "Oh, what?"
Why now?
He's like, "Pitch Perfect, baby." I am sleep deprived. We had a very fun rap party the night before. I got dog shit in my hand and I'm
it's just the
smoking a
perfect
cigarette
time.
with the other hand. Yeah. And
Perfect
then he was
timing.
like, "You gonna beatbox?" And I was like, "Well, why don't you beatbox for me? Let me hear what you have."
The fact you blocked it out and you just magically remember it now. You're like, what time was that?
Well,
Came back to you.
because I remember
The Hudson News bag.
I remember the feeling of the shit in that Hudson News bag. It's very different from any other bag. It's slippery, you know?
You know, I was going to say you've done that to even rapping at the Oscars.
Same thing.
You know,
You saw the exact same way.
Same exact way.
how terrifying was rapping at the Oscars to everybody?
The Oscars story is wild because we had done a Broadway run of Freestyle Love Supreme, and Stephanie Elaine, who's a great producer and someone who's, I've known since I was a kid. Her son, Wade, and I, Wade Elaine Marcus, are really tight. But she hit me up and she was like, "Hey, do you want to write the opening song to the Oscars this year?" And I was like,
Sure.
"For who?" She was like, "For Janelle Monáe." And I was like, "Oh, she's never going to let me do that. There's no way in hell Janelle Monáe is going to look at me and go, that's the guy."
He's the one.
But she was like, "Please just do it." So I did a demo and I wrote a song and sent it. And she was like, "Yeah, so Janelle's not going to do this song." I was like, "Yeah, dude, I know." She was like, "But we'd love for you to do your thing. So if you could come on in the middle of the show, what I'm thinking is you just freestyle and you just recap what's happened and you talk about who might win later." And I was like, okay.
And you did it.
I got to work with Questlove. It was something that I'm glad I did it. I wish I'd never done it. It was something that required so much diarrhea and nausea. And
Not a Hudson News diarrhea bag.
No, there's no amount of Hudson News bags that could have cleaned up my bubble guts. It was so scary. And you're around so surreal. I'll just give you a few snippets.
Yes.
One is they have this fancy bar in the back, which everyone kept asking me for credentials to come into. I was like, I'm here. So I was standing at the bar and this guy taps me on the shoulder and he goes, "Hey man, I don't know you, you don't know me, but you're standing on Charlize Theron's dress right now, and I just thought I'd tell you." And I look back and I am full size 10, all on
Did
her
she know
train.
you were standing on the train?
And I looked at him, I was like, "Thank you so much. Thank you so much." I gave him a hug. What else happened? That was wild. Oh, I had to change in a janitor's closet because they didn't give me a dressing room. I had to ask Rita Wilson to let me use the bathroom before her because I was about to perform.
And you were like, shit my brains.
But because Al Pacino walked out and then the funniest thing, the thing I'm most proud of is Naomi, my wife, was 8 months pregnant. And we took an entire rotisserie chicken in her purse.
From Costco?
From Gelson's. A Gelson's rotisserie chicken in a fucking Ziploc bag.
Most Indian thing you can do.
In her Gucci purse or whatever fancy purse she had. And we're just sitting next to Gerard Butler and his lady.
Just shoveling.
Housing chicken.
No fork?
No fork.
No fork.
Barehanded
Raw
rotisserie chickening it. Because she's Kiwi. She's like, "Babe, there's no way I'm not eating some fucking chicken." And I was like, "All right, dude, I'm not fucking with you. Let's go." And then the actual rap itself, I don't even know what happened. I went on stage, something happened. I saw Brad Pitt. He smiled at me. It felt really good. And then I was walking off stage.
And you
But
did,
it was
you did it.
It was cool. And then from a lot of things came from that, it was a cool moment. Very special.
What a wild story.
I
Let
feel
her
like
in.
there's a spectrum of like Angela Bassett did the thing to like you're a rap, you know, and every Oscars bit we can place somewhere along that spectrum.
Maybe so. It was wild. But it was cool. And then like instead of it leading into this momentum of whatever career, a pandemic hit.
Perfect.
Yeah, like 3 weeks later, they were like, "You're gonna be." It's COVID. Everyone's calling about you.
Great
Are you vaccinated?
Great transition moment. You stated earlier about your failed pilots, 13 of them, in fact.
Yeah.
How do you keep the motivation in the line of work when you've not had multiple shows get picked up?
I never saw it that way. I've had this foolish delusion of just like you work, you get a little bit of money, you meet some people, do good work, and you try to experience new things. And I learned early on that validating myself based on the success of what's going on in an audition room or TV show or what the numbers are on a podcast is just
Don't look at the numbers. Don't look at them.
they'll come, dude.
They'll hit.
That's the thing. It's just a recipe for despair to just look at that. So I've always tried to just lean into the music and do that and keep doing the things with the people that I love. And those pilots, there was only one or two that I thought might actually be good.
And
Well, one was, you remember, you guys are young, but MTV had TRL.
oh, I know.
So MTV was trying to do this.
MTV Daisy.
That I was a VJ for. From MTV Daisy, I was a VJ for this DirecTV, South Asians only MTV. They saw me
Turns hat.
and I auditioned
Lay it out.
to take over TRL. It was called URL. This was before like anything. MySpace. Dan has no fucking clue what I'm talking about.
The fact you're calling it URL when that's the anyway. Continue.
Yeah, so URL website. It was based on like YouTube before YouTube was a thing and like flip cams and shit. None of you know what I'm talking about.
I know.
We had flip cams.
Okay, so
I think, yeah.
Speak
I
out of
never had a
turn.
MySpace though. That is before me.
MySpace was like
MySpace was how to catch a
fucking
predator.
huge.
Yeah.
dude.
Yes.
Whatever
Whatever you had as your background song, hit it.
Dude, if you didn't have MySpace, who were you? But it was this big thing. I signed this at the time, what I thought was an astronomical contract. Got an apartment in Brooklyn for like $1,300 a month. I was like, oh my God, I'm balling. And then a week before shooting, they were like, nah, dude, we're not shooting it. So now I have $1,300 a month in rent that I can't pay. And I'm just trying to figure it out. So I think that was a lesson real quick. And like, I think I was 20, 21, where they were like, you got to just save your money and do the things you love because this is not guaranteed.
I think you also said once you got recast for being too old in the Electric Company reboot.
Oh, yeah. That was me and Lin-Manuel Miranda and Anthony Viniziali and Christopher Jackson. So many of us just got
Did they have like a
Dissed.
sit down with you being like, so?
No, they don't sit down with you.
They just send
don't
an email.
call.
Oh, they just don't call
They
you
just
back.
don't fucking tell you. And then they see you out in public and they're like, oh my God. You're like, yeah,
Hope you're
dude.
doing well
I
with your rent.
remember.
Now, you also talked about the developmental readings for Hamilton.
Yes. Yeah, with Lynn.
It's been quite some time since that, a decade later almost. What's
Since
it like?
it premiered on Broadway.
Yeah,
But those developmental readings would have been a year or two before that.
still around a decade.
Yep.
What's it like reflecting on that now, being almost a decade past for what Lynn worked on and what you were in the developmental side on?
Yeah, I mean, like that is quite famously in the very simple version of my story, a missed opportunity for me. I was like drinking, I was wild, living just a very flippant lifestyle. And God bless Lynn, he's one of my best friends. I now know, but like at the time, I wasn't able to see him for anything other than my very good friend. And so when he was like, hey, I'm working on this musical and we have millions of dollars in investors, I wasn't like, wow, what an opportunity. I was like, I'll help.
Help.
I was like, cool, man, you need, sure, I'll come help out. What do you need? And so he wrote this Aaron Burr role with me in mind. And quite frankly, I was unable to meet the moment. I'm not a musical guy. I need to work 10 times harder than anyone else just to be equal. And so I wasn't able to do that. luckily for me, like those people are my family first, and they're my coworkers and all that stuff second. So while Hamilton didn't work out, I got sober, not because of Hamilton, but that's the romantic version. But like we ended up on Broadway together twice in Freestyle Love Supreme. They gave us a special Tony Award for that. Lynn and I got to do an off-Broadway run together. I got to be on the Warriors soundtrack. Tommy Kail, who directed Freestyle Love Supreme, produced my movie for Disney Plus, which was Emmy nominated.
Got a whole listicle after.
Christopher Jackson from Freestyle Love Supreme is co-starring under my directing tutelage for the episode of Ghosts that airs tomorrow night.
Ooh.
And Shockwave, who's the beatboxer from that group, we play Fortnite every night. So I'm just saying, we're good.
Did you go to King's Dominion as a kid?
Of course.
Shockwave the ride?
Yeah. King's Dominion, Hershey Park.
That's just what it made me think of.
Yeah. Six Flags later on, much later on.
Later on.
But Hamilton was something that required a lot of, it was sad. And you're like, oh my God, I could have. And then quite frankly, had I not stopped behaving the way I was behaving, putting the stuff in my body, I think if Hamilton had hit, I might not be alive. Like actually physically, I don't know if I could have managed. But then God bless my brothers, Lynn and Tommy and Chris and all of them were just like, you're good. Like this Hamilton thing doesn't matter. We want you to be okay. And
That's great.
every year, they're the ones that call. They're the ones that call and say congrats and we're proud of you. And Lynn, I could show you my phone right now.
Text him now? No, I'm kidding.
No, I could. He'd respond.
Have you ever thought
But
about...
if I text him out, hey man, I'm on a podcast, he'd be like, man, go fuck
He's like,
yourself.
don't
do that to me. That hurts my feelings.
Have you ever thought about pulling some of your Indian network in Hollywood or Hollywood, whatever you want to call it these days, and making your own developmental pitch, or has that happened?
We've completed a movie called Patel. It's got a lot of heavy hitters in it. The story is based on Macbeth, but set in the world of 90s Indian motel owners.
You're the way you're just calling out every stereotypical Patel, Indian motel owner. My dad is a hotel inspector.
I play Mukul, who wants to rise to the ranks of the local hotel organization, and as such, kills a bunch of people along the way. And it's myself, Cal Penn, Kunal Nair, Danny Pudi, Richa Morjani.
Dan doesn't know any of these people. Kidding.
I know all of these people.
Rizwan Manji, Pete Holmes is in it. Randall Park and his wife are in it. And like, am I missing anyone else? I think that's a good. We got some WWE Indian wrestlers, but Bernie, who plays my dad on Ghost, whose name I can't remember right now. Jeez, I'm so sorry, Bernard.
Forgot about him.
Fuck, Bernie.
It's in there. It'll come back to you.
Mira. We have a lot of people. Oh, and Nick Dodani.
Love him. Love him. You gave me the gesture like you know her. Because of, you can say it.
The life choices.
Yeah. Your life choices.
I'm sorry.
Life choices.
No, every morning I wake up and I choose to be gay. And then some days I'm,
I dip my toe in the water sometimes. So when is this happening?
So we're in post-production right now and sort of doing the festival circuit. I'm so proud of it. Ravi Kapoor wrote and directed. And
you didn't ask me.
I didn't know you.
That's
but
fine.
from now on.
You were looking for the one gay person that could be.
It could only be Nick.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I know.
But I'm super proud of that. And that's my goal. My dream is to just like work with peers and work with people who I used to be in such heated conflict with. Competition, Manish Dayal, myself, Ravi Patel, all of us are like, who's going to get the role? Like, I want to be like this. We get to do this together.
There was a time I went out for an EA Games ad
It
and
happens.
they lined up all the Indians and I go, I don't look Indian enough compared to these guys. They're like, we're looking for Indian gamer. And I'm like, I'm out. I look too white compared to these other guys.
But there was a time when you would clean up, dude. Max Minghella played an Indian guy in the Facebook movie.
Absolutely.
He's not Indian at all.
You know?
He's an Italian guy.
Italian
So I'm
job.
just saying, yeah.
One day.
Maybe it'll come back around for you.
It won't. No, it will.
I hope it does.
Well, we're transitioning to a fun segment of the podcast. Now you're probably asking, this segment, why this segment? Well, we're on to the segment, Really Dumb Questions. Now this podcast, you're thinking, isn't that the whole podcast? But dumber. Your wife's name is Naomi Campbell.
Yes, Naomi Campbell.
Do you ever jokes about people getting her confused with the other one?
No, we get a bunch of free shit thanks to that. And it's awesome. You know how much free fucking makeup we get? It's incredible. You know how many upgrades we get?
7.
At Chipotle? 7? Yeah, 7 is actually a good number.
I love the idea of a Chipotle employee genuinely thinking that model Naomi Campbell is coming into their store.
You know how much fucking guac I get off that name, dude?
6.
Off my wife's cred?
You used to be a VJ for MTV Daisy.
Yes.
What was the worst part about this job?
Ooh, the worst part was, I don't know, nothing. It was pretty, I did cover the MTV Music Awards, but the day before during rehearsals and pretended that I was there. That was tough.
Tough times, tough times.
That was a little bit humbling.
Okay. You've talked about how Donald Glover was to have your role in Pitch Perfect, but, quote, got too famous and ended up having you in the role instead. Have you two interacted at all?
Yeah, Donald and I went to college together. We we did a song together, which leaked somewhere on the internet. Donald was an RA, and I remember going in and being like, "Hey man, can I smoke some weed before we do this?" And him being like, "I'm so sorry, you cannot." So I walked around the room, I walked around the block, and I came back. Donald is the most one of the most talented people I've ever been around. We used to rap like in the cypher, we used to freestyle, and he was the one who I was like, whoa, this dude is really, really incredible. I haven't seen him in a long time.
So you haven't congratulated him as Yoshi?
No, wish I could.
Now's your time.
Donald, bro, thank you, man. Thanks for everything. You're a great guy and a good dad.
A good dad.
Yeah, I think he's by all accounts. You're a great dad.
By all accounts. You starred as Rishi on the Mindy project alongside Mindy Kaling and Never Have I Ever as a teacher at the school.
Yep.
Are you upset that Mindy's not asked to work with you on another project as a fellow Indian?
Running Point. I already did. I did. The Kate Hudson thing. She brought me on for that. Mindy keeps me fed. I love Mindy.
Thank God.
I will ride or die for my big sis. She sent us beautiful flowers when the babies were born. We, when I see her,
every 5 years she comes back around and you're like, I'll take it.
She's I would ride or die for Mindy. Whatever she needs, whatever you ever need, I got you. I love you. Yeah.
You said right to camera.
I fucking love you, dude. I fucking love you, dude. Big sister.
Big sister. I wish I had a big sister. It's Indian.
She's the best.
Sorry,
I'm an only child.
I was just thinking about having an Indian sister. And
No, I know. I'm an only child. It hurts. It's tough.
I have an older straight brother.
Ugh. Yuck.
It's like I'm talking to him right now.
Ugh. Gross.
You recently went through the Spirit Tunnel for Jennifer Hudson's show.
Ooh.
What was the experience like for you?
I had planned to go hard body karate. Like I had planned really to like mash potato, do a little Bollywood. I stepped out and froze immediately. I stepped out and I was like, and you can actually see me mouthing, okay, that's enough. As I'm walking down this
Do
motherfucker.
they brief you before?
I think they had, and I just thought it was going to be dope. But then as soon as I walked out and I was like, what is the beat? All these strangers are looking at you.
That's what you like. 60,000.
I need a lot. Not a few.
Yeah.
To a gaggle, very uncomfortable.
A gaggle's not
also,
enough.
a gaggle that has been forced to do the thing they're doing. You're like, yikes. So if please watch it. It's one of the most embarrassing things I've ever been a part of.
And it explains so much
It's a
now.
tough watch.
It
It's a
is,
tough
right?
watch. And they're singing, I think, The Magic in Me, which you beatboxed in
did-
Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, so they did
So
that.
I imagine that's not really a song that you're like, oh, I'm ready to jam to this.
Well, I just wasn't like, honestly, I just froze. I walked out and I was like, I don't wanna. And then I was
can't
like,
make me.
I was like, there's so much longer
It's
to
so
go.
long.
And I just
It's like
have to,
100 yards.
Yeah. And I mean, like, I used to win dance competitions in high school. And then I'm like, oh, I can't I can't move.
You have no swag in that video.
Every Indian
It's
can
bad.
dance.
Yeah.
It's really bad. Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah.
It's a low point in life.
Isn't it?
Everyone's like, it was great. And I'm like, don't lie to me. You literally can see me going, okay, that's enough.
Wrap it up.
I'm done.
Well, it's time for one of my favorite segments. And I think that Indians are great for test taking, but I am not one of them. But I love a pop quiz. Now, what I'm going to be asking you is for you to phone a friend, and they will be answering on your behalf. Whatever answer they give is your answer. So I'll ask you 3 simple questions. Is that okay?
Sure.
So I'm asking you to get out your phone and tell me who first you want to call. It can be a friend. It can be a neighbor. It can be, it better not
Nobody's
be Dan.
going to pick up, dude.
You
You
know,
call Kimberly.
Call Kimberly.
who is your first person you would like to call, or should I give you some more time? And if they don't pick up, you can give an answer.
I'm going to call my mom.
That'll be great.
That's good.
That'll be great.
Where is she in the world right now?
She's in Maryland.
Love Maryland. Love Bethesda.
I know you do.
Baltimore.
What do you think
I
she's
know you
doing
do,
right now?
boo.
It's
It's
3
3:18.
p.m. Yeah.
She might be asleep, honestly.
Sure.
Good for
She
her.
works hard.
She, well,
She might be on the couch.
whenever you're ready, just call your mom, hit speaker, and put it up to
He
that
doesn't
mic.
get to know
so
the
everybody
question
can hear it.
before.
She's going to be so fucking mad.
No, hello?
Hindu.
What's up?
I'm going to prep you. Mom, I'm on a podcast right now, and I've been told to call you for some question. This Indian across from me is asking me a question, and I'm going to quiz you quickly. Are you okay with that? Do you consent?
Which Indian is that?
Well, his name's Andy, so I don't know if we can trust him. Andy Lalwani. He's got a podcast called Culture Shock.
Okay, do you want me to answer it?
You have to. Say hi to my mom.
Hello, Mom.
And then there's another
There's a white guy in here.
redheaded boy named Daniel here.
Hi, Daniel.
Hi.
Where are you, Mom? What are you doing?
I'm at work,
Okay, then we'll
We'll
make
make
this
it quick.
Oh.
Now,
and Wheeling just walked into my office. Don't make a racket.
Hi,
I'm on
Wheeling.
air.
what a time. Now,
I'm
the
on
question.
air with Wheeling, with Utkarsh. Okay, don't worry about it.
Okay, Mom. Mom, the question for you
close the
is,
door.
what is the original name of Google? As an Indian, you should know.
Original name of
Google?
Google. I have no clue. Google is like Google Web.
I don't know what it is either. I can't think of it at all.
No clue.
No clue. Mom, you know what? This guy's gaslighting both of us. This is not fair. He made me call
Google
you.
is not
Do you have an
any
easier question?
Indian origin name, word.
You
No.
know, how about I give you an Indian question?
You know what? She's right. She just said Google is not an Indian origin name. So why would you say as an Indian she should know?
Okay,
That's
then-
why his name's Andy, Mom. Okay, go ahead. Hey, be nice to my mother.
I'll give you a question that we should know, and if we don't, then
Why don't you ask me about biochemistry?
okay. How about this? What is the most common Indian last name?
This,
I would have to say
you
there
know.
are many actually. There are
No, no.
many because India is a huge country.
No, it's
no.
it's got to be the Gujarati last name.
Not necessarily. Srinivasan is a very common name.
Srinivasan, but I think he's aiming for the fences. You know which one it is. Just say the one.
Well, Patel is what you guys hear most often, but there's so many Indian last names in different states, which are every state has its own.
I would love to see her on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. She would just keep
So you
going.
cannot generalize India across India, because I don't even think Gujaratis are the largest community in India.
Yeah, you tell him, Mom. I love you.
Well, she's right.
That was
All
awesome.
across the board.
Okay, I have to call someone else now. Okay, I'll call you right after this is done.
Okay, and I'm checking Google on Google. Okay,
Okay, love you. I'll call you soon.
bye.
Bye, Mom.
I love her explanation.
She's awesome. Oh my God.
I know her. She's gonna be like, "Who was he to ask me about Patel?"
Why the Patels?
You just shamed her.
She's
Sorry.
gonna be like, "It doesn't even make sense." That's a PhD who literally runs an
She's
entire
at work.
wing of NIH, National Institutes of
Oh
Health.
my God.
You just You just shamed a woman who came from nowhere, built herself up to be the strongest, most accomplished woman in her field, nay, in the entire genre of science.
Do you see my face?
Yeah.
I feel dishonor.
You blame it on your brother.
Yeah, that's true.
It's his fault.
Okay, now who are we calling?
Who do you want to call next?
I'm gonna call fucking Dan's mom.
My mom will start crying if she has to be on a podcast. That is not her.
Let's call your mom.
You want to?
Why not?
Great. Okay. Let's see if
This
she
is
answers.
fun.
Maybe she's at work.
It's going to be your Mother's Day episode.
It's Mother's Day. She called me yesterday, and who knows if she's going to pick up. You want my mom to answer for you? Oh.
Hi.
Hi, Mom. You're on a podcast right now.
What?
You're on a podcast right now.
Okay.
What's your mom's name?
Sherry is her name.
Hi, Sherry.
Hi.
The tone change.
Listen, your son made me call my mother, and so I think it's only fair that we talk to you as well. He's going to ask you a question, and then you're going to answer it, and we're going to be way nicer to you than Andy was to my mom, okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Good for her.
God bless you.
Now, Mom, I think you actually might get this. What famous band is the only artist to perform in every continent, including Antarctica?
What?
Think of your son. Think of your other son, the straight one. Think of him. He knows this. Utkarsh across from me knows this.
Could you repeat the question one more time?
Okay. Which famous band is the only artist to perform in every continent, including Antarctica?
I'll narrow it down for you. It's a heavy metal band.
Come on, Mom.
Just Google it in the background.
Come on, back rub.
Who's the drummer for Slay?
Ooh. For Slay?
Or what's the one that Max liked?
You got it. Come on. Come on. They had a
You
guitar
got it.
hero.
His name is Lars. The drummer's name
Lars
is Lars.
Umlaut? You were so close, but so far off. They had a Guitar Hero game after them.
Enter Sandman. Hey, you know what, Sherry?
You
This
know what,
isn't
Mom?
on you. This is a setup.
Yeah, it's okay, Mom. I can
Tell
hang
her,
up
tell
if you
her who
want.
it is.
It's Metallica, Mom.
Oh.
You knew it.
You knew it.
You knew it.
Well,
God, that was way, way more uncomfortable than my
crazy.
mom.
Oh my God.
Poor thing. Poor Sherry.
poor Sherry. We
Oh,
only have 2 segments left
no.
of this podcast, and our time's almost over, and she set us up for failure.
A sweet woman. I want to meet her.
Now-
Okay, continue.
Dan, you get your own segment.
Yes.
Yes.
Dan, take it away.
I do have a question. We talked about this earlier with the ending, the presumed last season of The Bear, and and Hacks is ending as well. Do you think we'll see traditional sitcoms starting to get more Emmys, or will another fake sitcom rise in their wake?
I think it just depends on hoity-toity Hollywood and what they want to push, you know?
Yeah.
Because these other shows need the awards to be successful because they don't do the numbers. So if financially it's okay for Ghost to exist without winning, or any of the new shows to exist without winning awards, I think it's
see.
okay. Whereas a White Lotus or things like that, they need the prestige.
That's what drives the viewership.
I think so, right? That's what brings you to it. Whereas for us, we're there.
Yeah.
We're there, dude. It's like Life Alert and us.
Life Alert and
Damn,
us.
Hollywood's
TV
really
did-
playing chess, huh?
I mean, they got to keep the boat afloat.
Yeah.
That's what I think. In a perfect world, the answer is yes. We'll see some. I mean, Abbott gets tons of nominations, and rightfully so. Quinta's the best. Everybody on that show is incredible. But I do think there's room for more than one.
Yeah.
Because it used to be kind of ubiquitous. We would, popularity and who loved shows mattered.
Yeah.
Good question.
Thank you. Do I get more questions? Do I
You
do
keep
one
going.
question?
Keep going.
This is one that's canned. I thought of this beforehand.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Blue Origin. You care about space.
Yeah.
It's a 2-part question.
Okay.
If you were asked to go, would you go
To space.
to space on like a Blue Origin adjacent celebrity
Gail
space
King.
flight?
No, not on that.
Okay.
No. I would go and I would train hard.
Like a real astronaut.
Yeah, for 6 to 9 months or whatever you got to do, 18 months, 2
And then
years.
you get cut from the final cut.
Never. No, that's the part where I would flex the celebrity. I'd be like, hey, man, no, I'm on TV.
Yeah. You need me to go up there.
And come on.
You need a brown guy.
And then I'll go up on the space station and eat the Jello and drink the water.
Yeah.
do the flips.
Pretty cool.
God, that is the biggest question. What's out there? Why are we the only ones that we found, et cetera, et cetera?
You do believe in aliens?
I think it would be foolish not to believe in
Something.
other life, life on other planets. Alien is such a weird, because of movies,
Yeah,
idea.
we picture them in a certain sort of corporeal way.
Yeah, microorganisms, life. I'm talking
Corporeal.
about life.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, well done. I'm talking about things that photosynthesize, stuff like that.
Yeah.
The building blocks of life, are they out there?
Uh-huh.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
What a time. Dan, your time's up.
Okay.
But it was great. It, in many ways, was the most engaging part of the whole day.
Hear
Thank
that,
you.
Andy?
Well, time for me to sign out. We have our last segment now. Sometimes in life, you got to get something off our chests. And I just got to ask you, is there anything you got to get off your chest? Unless you want me to say first what I feel like I got to get off my chest.
I would love to hear your take first.
You know, I just got to say, I got it off my chest. I'm tired of everybody holding on to their boxes, from technology to cookware to everyone's closets being full of boxes. They're like, I'm going to sell this one day and I'm going to hold this box for 5 years and it'll hold its value. I don't need the cardboard. I don't want it. Do you hold on to cardboard?
Only if they're for my collectibles. Then I have to.
That's different.
I got a whole storage
That's
unit.
different.
Yeah.
But
But
if-
just empty boxes.
If we're just...
I'm dead ass. I can't even. Maybe this is what I'm getting off my chest. Oh God.
would you-
I got a whole store. It's just boxes, empty Ant-Man boxes. Oh God.
it has a purpose.
Yeah.
But if you-
resale value.
If you have your ice cube tray silicone box thing, I'm like, get rid of it, honey.
Come
Yeah.
on, honey. Jeez.
Come on, honey.
What have you got to get off your chest? Unless you want me to ask Dan first. He's got so much insight.
Do you get to go too?
I think so.
You go.
Mine is a genuine sort of hot topic in pop culture right now.
Okay, hit it.
Do you know about Cat's Eye?
Yes.
Of course.
So one of their members is
Manon.
on hiatus right now, Manon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
She's going solo.
And well, I mean, maybe I just see on Reddit, so I don't really know anything. It's just like, crazed teenagers posting theories and other people agreeing with them on Reddit. But I'm sick of it. I am not going to support the group if Manon is in it. I just decided in this moment. And I want to know what's really going on. And I understand the value of NDAs and, everything is about selling product. But
So if
these
she's
are
back-
human women that I'm invested in. And I want to know how they're all doing. And I want to know if they're friends. And I want to know if they're going to keep performing together. Because if they are, I'm going to carve out space for them in my life. And if they're not, I'm going to release that space and find something else to care about.
So if they perform together at Coachella, what happens? Because this comes out after Coachella.
Well, and then there's people on Reddit that say that they're contractually obligated just to do Coachella because of something in Coachella's contract that says all 6 of them have to be there. And so they're waiting to release her from the group until after that performance. But Nylon Mag just released a whole thing with all 6 of them promoting their next single. But it's rumored that Manaw's not even a part of that single. So what is going on here?
Nylon mag, like print or online?
Print.
I don't even know.
Print. The cover looked good.
Is there a
There's a
difference?
difference.
There's a difference.
There's a big difference.
It is print is more important, or
I didn't even know that Nylon mag still had paper
I
copies.
saw it. They look good on the cover.
Cool.
yeah.
Hey, you're going to be okay.
I need to get that. Thank you. You're right.
Heated.
I need to relax.
It's going to be all right.
End us out. What's yours?
Mine's more of a confession than anything.
I'd like to hear it. You
So
got my
I
attention.
started, I got back from Ghost. We're in hiatus. So, which means I have to undo all the donuts I ate in Montreal. So I started working with a trainer again. His name's Charlie. He's the best, but I hate him because he's the best.
Makes you do too much?
Oh, yeah, it's too much, man. I'm lifting 10 pounds and stuff. It's hard. Then I went this morning, did a full hour workout, immediately had about 15 minutes to get from where I am to here, to get ready, to shower, do all this stuff.
Chit shave.
Yeah, get the smoothie, all that stuff, protein. Then I got here and I asked you, I had to go to the bathroom, right? May I use the restroom? Then I went to the restroom and I was like, something's not right. And I unbuttoned my pants
no.
and my underwear is on backwards.
Oh,
Gotta get it off your chest.
that's fine.
So,
But then my pants are also loose, as you've seen.
mm-hmm.
And so then I'm like holding my pants, and they're kind of like they're preschool dragging down my butt. You know when you like pull your pants
Yep.
down and you're shitting with your not shitting,
Winnie
pissing
the
with your
Poohing
butt
it.
out.
Yeah.
Winnie the Poohing it, and then some very intimidating man walks into the toilet while my ass is out, and I'm like, well, there's no way to undo this moment, and I
Panic.
panic, piss all over myself. No, that didn't happen. I finished peeing and I'm like trying to button my pants and pull everything up as this guy like so clearly is like, what the fuck did I just walk in on?
Are you at a urinal? Are you in a
I'm standing at a urinal.
So you had no reason to have your butt out like that.
My pants fell down. No, my butt was like covered in I guess the front of my underwear. But like, there's a hole there, dude. You know what I'm saying?
I read you
And then
loud
I was like,
clear.
do I go into the stall and flip?
Finish. Oh,
Do I like rotate?
Yeah.
No, dude, I'm sitting here with my butt on my balls and my hole in my butt right now. And I've done it this entire podcast.
well, that is a great closing segment for this podcast. Give it up for gosh, everyone.
Oh my
I'm a director. I'm a TV director. I'm in the DGA now.
Well, thank you.
What'd you say? With my butt on my balls and my hole on my butt.
Yeah. The hole's right on my butt.
Well, thank you for coming on Culture Shock. We'll see you very soon. You can find Utkarsh on Ghost on CBS.
Why don't that happen?